Hello everyone, welcome to Yamaguchi Japan Speaking Tube Radio. I'm your host, Dr. Issa. This is episode 099. I have just went to a used bookstore and to sell around 10 books and get just 700 yen. And I've returned, and now I'm in my apartment. And I think selling books is much more getting just a small amount of money. Especially in Japan, used thing is very cheap. So it is not so good, but there's another good thing, and so it is. I'm sure it is not good effect. It is not good to have a lot of books, especially for their study books. That kind of books we can study learn from. For example, there are English textbooks or English learners, and so I cannot do deeply many books. So I have to choose some books, and but unfortunately I don't recognize which book is suitable for me before using them. Some of them I can before buying the book. I can understand this book is not my type. But some of them seems to be very good. But before I using that, I realized this book is not so good, so suitable for my training. That kind of book. If there is a lot of books in the room. It is not good. I cannot easily recognize which book I have to do. I have to read. I have to use for learning. And there's also that I've already used. The book I've already used enough, and maybe I will never read them. So that kind of book is just a waste of space, and so I regularly bring that kind of books to the used bookstore to sell, and there's a few books very important for me. The books are very important for me now to keep that condition. That condition make me learn more. Make me learn more effectively. Help me learn more effectively. So and today I will talk about the content or retrying something again and again is very important, and hesitation to try for something which we once gave up is very bad. You never concerned about that kind of thing, and try again without worrying there or remember there you are failures. You are giving up. Maybe you once gave up, but in this time, it is chance. It is a high chance to try and to continue. Try it and continue to do it. Nobody knows. So the memory of giving up that particular thing, sometimes affect to you badly and rob you their chance, So, for example, I'm now. You've already know I'm now learning English, and I wanted to memorize a lot of words with English curves, and so I have tried twice, but both of them. In both of them, I cannot continue because I think it was not a good timing for my learning or my condition or my circumstances. But now, or maybe 3 or 4 years ago, I started to memorize English words with curves. Since 3 years ago, I have continued to learn English, memorize English words with curves. So I didn't hesitate to restart or try again. The try again is very important. And for example, in this time I made the artwork using the computer software. But I bought this software 4 or 5 years ago, and it was difficult for me to use, especially used for making artworks. I could use some part of the functions of the software, but I cannot enough. I cannot know that software enough for creating artworks. Very limited function I understood, but the rest of functions are almost enigma for me. Was almost enigma for me, but now at least I can create an artwork, and I did. So maybe 3 or 4 or 5 times I gave up to master the software, or gave up to using the software for my artwork. But the first time in my life, I succeed in making artwork with that software. So, and I will try to use 3D printer. So to be honest, I have one, and it's a little bit complicated. I tried once, but I gave up. I don't know the reason was, sorry. But I will try again. And I have to, I think. No need to hesitate, because just because I gave up to using, or it was very difficult for me to use, but now maybe I can understand, and maybe I will step forward. And there is another important thing is I recommend you, if you gave up something, you can return the point you understand. So every learning, every studying, or the studying like which is taught in school. If you hectic and if you are hectic and you are struggled to learn something and you almost give up, you can return where the point where you understand. So it is very easy. It must be easy because you understand, but the next time you will step forward a little bit far compared to the previous point. This is my suggestion, my tip, one of my tips. So anyway, today I will go on the library after, and to memorize today's cards. Another 60 cards, which is very heavy, which are very heavy. For example, there is my English cards, and I would like to memorize today. So I will read aloud some of them. The first card is Daibaku. It's like a catastrophe or something. And the next one, mutilate. Broken or cut limbs or something, or discourage, maybe difficult. The next, obtrusive, outstanding, I think. And the next one, epitaph, inscription, maybe like a tombstone, carved with some kind of letters carved. And cryptic, secret or hidden. The meaning is secret or hidden. I didn't know that. Vilify. Complain, malign. I like malign. Complain, or something. Say bad thing unfairly. I think so. Perplexing. Confusing. Perplexing and confusing are the same meaning, I think. Retreat. Living in remote island or some remote place. Or suffrage. The right to vote. Maybe. Wobbly. Drawing. Rambling. Like that. Walking slowly or freely, or something. And it's like today's card. There is just a few. There are just a few, and there's 60 words. Today's norm. Okay. It is very difficult for a native speaker to memorize to make 14,400 cards and to memorize all of them. It is my objective. And today, now there are 10,000 cards already. The goal and my objective is coming. Okay, thank you for listening to Speaking Tube Radio. Have a nice day. Balete.